In a quiet town, there lived a boy named David, 16 years old, but carrying the weight of a man twice his age. His father was gone, his mother struggled to feed him, and yet David held on to one thing no one could take away: a dream. He dreamed of finishing school, of building a life where poverty would not be the cage around his family. Every morning before the sun touched the sky, he worked at a bakery, carrying trays heavier than his tired arms, his heart whispering silent prayers. After work, he rushed to school, often hungry, often weary, but never giving up. Yet standing in his way was Madame Ruth. A woman of wealth and influence, she was known in town as powerful, but also feared. To her, David was just a boy who did not know his place. She believed the poor should remain poor, serving the rich without question. And so, she made herself his enemy. When David applied for a scholarship, Ruth whispered lies to the board, calling his family dishonest. When he tried to sell small handmade crafts after school to help his mother, Ruth used her power to shut him down. Each step forward she pushed him 2 steps back. One evening, David came home with tears burning his eyes. "Mama," he said, voice trembling, "why does she hate me? All I want is a chance." His mother, weary but strong, pulled him close. "Because, my son, you carry something she lost long ago: hope. And hope frightens those who live in fear of change." That night, David stood by the riverside, rain soaking his clothes, fists clenched. His heart was heavy, but inside a fire burned. "If the world won't give me space," he thought, "I will carve one with my own hands." And so he rose. He began tutoring children under a mango tree, sharing the little he knew, kindling hope in others. Slowly, his kindness drew people to him, people who once feared Madame Ruth. Her power began to weaken, not because David fought her with anger, but because his resilience lit a fire no one could extinguish. In the end, Ruth realized the truth. She could silence one boy for a moment, but she could never kill a spirit determined to rise. David survived. Not because life was kind, but because he refused to surrender his dream. And so, the boy who was once treated as nothing became the living proof that light will always outlast the shadows.